Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we will get to know how to create external stage tables and load into data to our table and also a similar part of internal stage. So let's get. So as you know, basically this is the workflow of data loading. I have explained this structure in my previous video. You can check it later. So today our first step is to create an external stage which act as a bridge between the our data Snowflake warehouse to Amazon S3 files, which will load later. We load the data from external stage to our data table in the Snowflake. So let's get into this Snowflake console. So as you can see, this is my Snowflake console. Let me create a database for storing internal and external tables. So I'm creating my database. So as it is successfully created, these were the default schemas in information in public when a database is created. So let me create an external stages which is for external stage tables and internal stages which is for internal. So let me create for external. So successfully external stage table created. So another success we need to create for internal. For internal also created. So let me refresh. So in the both external internal stage schemas, there were no objects found. So coming to the internal stage is a nothing but it will store the data within the Snowflake. It was maintained by the Snowflake. So let me create a temporary stage table. I have created one temporary table, and also we can create the temporary stage table to encrypt our data by using this option type equal to Snowflake SSC. SSC is nothing but Snowflake server side encryption, which will encrypt my data in the with encrypt my data it is stored in the Snowflake for the internal stage. So let's create this one also. So yeah, I have created. So you can see here. Oh, one second. Yeah, type internal stage. I am the owner and region, blah, blah, blah. So for both were created as type internal stages. So for external stage, we will create by using Amazon S3 credentials. So these were the credentials for using public purposes. You can pause the video and you can make the credentials use in your account. So at present now I am creating an external stage. So an external stage also created. So as you can see in the under schema external stages, we have created AWS stage. So as you can see, it was type as external stage, region US East, cloud AWS services, and account owner account admin as I am running in the account admin. So similarly, these were the syntaxes for Azure and for GCP. So by using these right now I don't have any credentials for Azure and GCP. So I am leaving the syntax for you. You can try it. So here they are using the storage integration myint. Storage integration myint is nothing but a Snowflake object that uh, uh, stores the IAM credentials roles for every external providers like GCP, Cloud, Blob, etc. So it will integrate with our GCS int. So we can replace our GCS int with my created GCS integration. So from there it will retrieve the credentials and then create an external stage. So now let's create, we have created, right? Let's load the data into our table. So this is the one I have already run it. So this is my external stage using as you can see AWS stage. So now we will describe the stage. What were the components in it? As you can see, it was the parent stack file type property CSV, all those on continue error encoding string. In here you can see the URL and stage credentials AWS key ID string and property value AWS. I think this is not best way to display our credentials. So I need to alter the stage table and set AWS key as a dummy ID and secret key as some random. So it will not show the data of our secret key. Let me run it. My data does not exist. It says, okay, we need to. Yeah, hi. We have stopped in the alter session. We have successfully altered. So, if publicly, without giving setup all these credentials, if we want to keep the database external stable as publicly, we can use this statement to create as public. So, yeah. So, in the next step, we will have a look on the list of the tables in the AWS stage. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, these were the three ones with a loan payment dot data dot CSV, order dot details, sample data. So, so while you are calling the internal stage or external stage, whatever it may be, we need to use this at the rate symbol. At the rate, you can list the stages. So without giving this, we cannot call the function. Let me refresh my database. So for table, I need to create a separate database. Our first DB. Let me create that, and also schema for the table. And based upon our data types, I have created an order for orders based upon the data I have created. So let me do a selector and show you. So these were the columns and produce no results. So let's load the data from external stages to our table in the test schema called orders. So we can just use this copy command to run the load the data. So what we can do is copy into our schema database on the table's name. From the external stage table, we are calling from these to here. So our file format type is CSV, which is earlier we have shown, and field delimiter with comma, skip header, the exiting the first row with column names. So let's load into data. As you can see, it was loaded 1500 rows. Let me do a select star. As you can see the data from the external stage. So the another way to loading data file, like while we are given file name exactly here, so we can also give by pattern. If we know the exact file name, we can give. We can also load the data by using this format. The all the syntax same, just we need to give the pattern ones. So yeah, that's it for today. So we have successfully loaded external stage data to our table, Snowflake table. So I hope you enjoy this session. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section. So if you found this video is useful, please like, share, subscribe. So thanks for watching. Thank you.